A small request before starting the video. If you love the channel's topic, then subscribe to the channel now and press the bell icon next to it. Because one of your subscriptions encourages me to make better videos. Danica Patrick has been a trailblazer in both IndyCar and NASCAR, breaking records and creating history. Although she pioneered women's racing, subsequent scandals and bikini images have brought her into the spotlight, shocking fans. Discover Danica Patrick's true story and more scandals. Stay tuned to find out. Danica Patrick, an American former racing driver and model, is the most successful woman in American open-wheel car racing, having won the 2008 Indy Japan 300 as the sole woman in an IndyCar Series event. Danica was born to working-class parents who owned a coffee shop and a glass company. In her high school she was a cheerleader, but when he was not racing she spent her time babysitting for a family. Initially Danica thought that she would be a secretary, veterinarian or a singer, as she had no interest in racing, but she and her sister figured out that they enjoyed go-karting and asked their parents to buy them one each. Soon after Dana began karting in Wisconsin, her father was her crew chief and her mother recorded her statistics. As a beginner she had no role models or idols but was just focusing on what she wanted to do from a young age. Her parents were highly supportive of her diverse interests. Before she got into go-karting she enjoyed racing on a lawn mower and four-wheeler. By the age of 10 Dan's dream was to become a race car driver and an engineer. In her first race Danica crashed into a concrete wall at 25 miles per hour due to a brake failure. She escaped uninjured. In her next race she finished second out of 20 drivers. Over time, she improved her coordination and set age records at McConnell Raceway Park and Sugar River Raceway. At 13, Danica dabbled in snowmobiles, motocross, and car racing. She wanted to go to California to compete year-round, but her parents rejected due to their companies. She traversed the Midwest to race. Additionally, her family sold products portraying her to cover trip expenses. Her parents also prohibited her from engaging in activities that could jeopardize her public image. Danica won 10 regional racing titles in a few years. After dropping out of high school at 16, she earned a GED and moved to England independently, competing in the Junior Formula Series. Dana began her career as a motorsports trailblazer, honing her abilities and resilience in England under rigorous international competition. In 2005, Danica debuted in an Indy car with Rahal Letterman Racing, promptly earning Rookie of the Year awards at the Indianapolis 500 and the IndyCar Series. After winning the 2008 Indy Japan 300, she became the first woman to win an IndyCar race. She continued to perform well, including a third-place result at the Indianapolis 500 in 2009, which was the highest for a female driver in 2010. After transitioning to stock car racing, Dan joined NASCAR's Nationwide Series and later the Cup Series. She made headlines as the first woman to secure the Daytona 500 pole position and earn a top 10 finish. She had 7 top 10 finishes in the Cup Series before retiring in 2018. Danica's career is shaped by Dana's perseverance and ability to inspire others, especially women, to pursue their dreams in motorsports and beyond, have garnered media attention and become a prominent figure in motorsport. However, as she broke barriers and faced new challenges, her groundbreaking achievements continue to resonate. Danica was the most successful American woman in open-wheel auto racing, but she encountered many problems, including finance issues, which forced her to return to the U.S. in 2002. As a race car driver, she experienced accidents, including a 2004 hospitalization for a concussion. Danica's 2018 incident, known as the Dana Double, occurred after she lost control of her car and smacked the wall in her final race. Danica faced many challenges in her career, including a crash when she was turned into the outside world at high speed. She also had to learn how to handle stock cars, which led to frequent crashes. However, her biggest challenge was gender bias, which led to media scrutiny and controversy. Danica defied gender biases and stereotypes to excel in racing. Her early career was difficult due to skepticism from peers and industry insiders, and it was difficult for her to secure opportunities in motorsports. In 2008, she won the Indy 500, defying critics. Patrick has inspired many women to pursue their dreams in male-dominated fields, like motorsports. She has challenged stereotypes and shown that talent and determination transcend gender by overcoming rejection, team selection struggles, and societal biases. Danica Patrick set records and inspired future female athletes. Her legacy exemplifies tenacity in the face of adversity. Danica was well known as a speed demon who is always turning up the speed on the racetrack, but her fans soon found out that she had no problem heating up the media. In fact, Danica Patrick photos leave little to imagination as she showed up her trim and toned figure in a red-hot bikini a few years after becoming the first woman to win the IndyCar Series race while sunbathing in Maui, Hawaii. She sported a two-piece bikini and her pictures were all over the internet. After that, many fans also spotted the tattoo which sat at the base of her back. It was of an American flag, which attracted a lot of attention for her patriotism. She was sitting on a chair wrapped up in a towel. Due to the hot weather, rumors flared up again a few years later when it was revealed that she had split from her football player boyfriend of 2 years, who was Aaron Rodgers of the Green Bay Packers. Many said that she was showing her ex-boyfriend what he was missing when she posted pictures of her bikini body in a leopard print two-piece during a girls' trip. Many said that she had been under stress after the split, but it seemed to be untrue when she was spotted smiling a lot. While her photos left little to the imagination, it showed that she looked even better as she modeled a leopard print bikini while on a speedboat. She showed off her tan-toned figure on social media, saying the front of the boat was where you could find me today. Also spotted her tattoo again, which is on her lower back. The photos quickly circulated on the internet, leaving little to the imagination of all her fans. Another picture that circulated on social media was one of her in a blank tank top that read Namaste Beaches on the front and short shorts, with many of her fans praising her good-looking body. Still, her photos continue to circulate around, especially as she continues to keep in shape and engage in regular workouts as an athlete. Recently, Danica Patrick has been receiving a lot of backlash from the public, especially now that she is working as a Sky Sports F1 commentator. She made a lot of insensitive remarks undermining the female community, and this has caused her to come under fire. F1 fans have been asking for her removal from the role as a commentator. It was ironic that she made comments against the female community when she is known as the most successful woman in American open-wheel racing. She spent nearly 2 decades in open-wheel car racing. Fans and viewers continue to say that they won't miss Danah if she is removed from her role as the commentator, especially after she expressed her views at the Hungarian GP, which led the first ever kid-lo broadcast when a child broadcaster asked the former racer if she would like to see a female F1 driver race in the future. In an unexpected remark, Danica questioned the skills and strength of women. The nature of the sport is masculine and aggressive, requiring not only skill but also a mindset that is not typical in a feminine mind. This statement drew backlash and controversy from the public, as many looked up to her. As a female racing leader, many believed she would support other women pursuing similar careers. The media has criticized her for being a gimmick in racing, but she has maintained the idea that the sport is masculine. The backlash intensified when she spoke against Formula One's carbon-neutral goal for 2030. She is known for hosting a podcast with a guest who is a climate change expert. Denialist fans oppose this action, while other drivers in Formula One have expressed support for combating climate change. Danica Patrick, known for her successful racing career, has been criticized for her role as a pundit in the Netflix docu-series Drive to Survive and her commentary at Formula One events. Critics questioned her relevance to Formula One, and some viewers expressed displeasure on social media, claiming her insights were uninteresting or that other figures were more relevant. Comments: Danica's motivation to survive and stop forcing on us. Danica Patrick faced fan displeasure with her inappropriate involvement despite negativity. Patrick was praised for her high-level motorsport experience, with analogies to legendary racers like Mario and Red, bolstering her credentials. Critics criticized Danica Patrick's comments at the 2023 Las Vegas Grand Prix regarding logistical issues that delayed the event and caused fans to leave prematurely. Supporters argued that her perspective as a top American motorsport competitor added value to the discourse. Patrick advised visitors to buy full weekend passes to avoid missing out, while highlighting Las Vegas's activities and luxury suites. Critics criticized her for being out of touch and disrespectful of fans' concerns. Patrick's views and job have provoked disputes regarding inclusivity and knowledge in motorsport media. While some fans welcome her efforts, others see her as disconnected from Formula One's culture and fan base. The controversy highlights the difficulty women and trailblazers confront in male-dominated industries, where every comment and role is scrutinized. Danica Patrick was involved in a dispute after suing her team for violation of contract and profit sharing. Danica sued her team for breaching a profit-sharing arrangement, alleging underpayment and lack of documentation. Team Stewart Hose Racing sued Danica's principal sponsor, Nature's Bakery, for $31 million. According to the lawsuit, Nature's Bakery did not pay the millions owing to the team for sponsoring danah. The lawsuit was filed after Nature's Bakery terminated the deal, claiming danah breached the contract and promoted competing products. Stewart Hose Racing agreed to a sponsorship agreement with Nature's Bakery despite concerns about affordability. When they realized they couldn't afford it, they sued for $31 million. Danica's team claimed Nature's Bakery breached the contract and promoted competing products. The scandal surrounding Danica Patrick was exacerbated by Nature's Bakery's claim that her team could not control her and took advantage of them due to their inexperience in NASCAR sponsorship. They compared it to Michael Jordan wearing Adidas while being paid by Nike. Everywhere Danica Patrick goes, controversy and anti-fans follow. She has faced criticism and calls for her to leave racing, particularly after promoting the existence of lizard people. Not the first time she has supported conspiracy theories, as fans recall her comments regarding lizard people. Her interview with Tucker Carlson worsened the chemtrail conspiracy. Theorists believe that the long-lasting condensation trails left by high-flying aircraft are chemtrails, chemical and biological agents sprayed in public without public knowledge. She stated it's one thing for folks to live their way, but it's another when their actions touch them personally. You can't express your opinions freely and risk repercussions. For example, when I said I love my country during Amfest, people criticized me and unfollowed me. How did we get to this point where you can't say I love this country? Danica, who retired from a successful racing career, considers the impact of chemtrails on air and food. Patrick transformed into a successful businesswoman, media personality, and wellness champion. Her ventures reflect her entrepreneurial flair and passion for different interests. One of her notable achievements is launching Somnium Winery in Napa Valley, reflecting her passion for wine and commitment to excellence. Additionally, Patrick expanded her brand by creating a candle line and a clothing collection that combines artistry and functionality. Patrick is a public speaker, author, and podcast host. His podcast, Pretty Intense, features candid conversations with influential figures from various industries, providing insights into success, resilience, and personal growth. He also wrote Pretty Intense, a 90-day mind, body, and food plan with her approach to fitness, nutrition, and mental clarity. She contributes to sports analysis as a commentator, establishing her influence in motorsport and beyond in her personal life. Patrick's obstacles, such as divorce and high-profile relationships, and long-term health issues, have led her to prioritize self-care and personal development. Patrick prioritized fitness and wellness, exploring functional medicine and holistic techniques. Her journey inspired her to promote self-awareness and proactive health management, promoting well-being through business engagements and activism. Patrick inspires his fans and followers. Her ventures demonstrate her dedication to innovation, empowerment, and perseverance, demonstrating her ability to reinvent herself while adhering to her ideals, whether in entrepreneurship, journalism, or wellness advocacy. Patrick's post-racial endeavors show her drive to succeed and inspire others in all spheres of life. Patrick is remembered for her pioneering achievements in motorsports and her impact as a trailblazer for women in a male-dominated sector. Patrick symbolized tenacity, ambition, and representation. Her triumph at the 200 Indy Japan 300 made her the first female IndyCar race winner, cementing her position in motorsport history. Beyond her on-track achievements, Patrick's success inspired female drivers globally, demonstrating that gender should not limit potential throughout her career. Patrick overcame skepticism and gender preconceptions by exhibiting competence, determination, and resilience. Open Doors for Women in Motorsports encourages future generations to follow their goals in historically male-dominated fields. After retiring from professional racing in 2018, Patrick remains a prominent figure in the racing community. Her work as a media analyst and commentator allows her to share her passion for motorsports, while her entrepreneurial ventures demonstrate her ability to reinvent herself and excel in new arenas. Patrick's legacy continues beyond racing. She exemplifies hard effort and determination, inspiring female athletes and anyone seeking excellence to overcome challenges and leave an unforgettable mark. Danica Patrick's life and career demonstrate the transformational force of tenacity and the need to challenge limits, leaving an enduring legacy of inspiration.